Good morning, everyone. Let us start this session. So in the last problem, we have seen how to draw the sectional view for the hexagonal pyramid, where the section plane, it was inclined to HP and perpendicular to the VP. Okay. So now we will see the projection when the sectional plane is perpendicular to HP and it is inclined to vertical plane. So you can note down this second problem. Here the pyramid resting on the HP on its base. The section plane perpendicular to HP and it is inclined to VP. Okay, so in the previous case, you can observe the section plane perpendicular to VP and it was inclined to HP. So we have changed the position of the sectional plane in the second problem, and the pyramid is resting completely on the HP. So the problem statement is hexagonal pyramid of 35 mm base side and 65 mm axis height. It rests on the HP with one of its base side perpendicular to VP. Okay. It is cut by the section plane, which is inclined to VP by 30 degree and 15 mm away from the axis of the pyramid. So this is the position with respect to the axis. So this 15 mm distance, which is away from the axis, is visible in the top view. Draw the top view, sectional front view, sectional side view, and the true shape of the section. So here you can see the position of the hexagonal pyramid on the HP and position of the sectional plane. So here the section plane is inclined to vertical plane and it is perpendicular to HP. And the complete hexagonal pyramid is resting on its base on the HP. So axis is perpendicular to HP and it is parallel to VP. At the same time, this base edge, so let us take this as a AB. So this base edge, it must be perpendicular to vertical plane. So this is given in the problem. So this is one of its base side or the base edge is perpendicular to the vertical plane. Okay. Now the position of the section plane. So this is the auxiliary inclined plane or the section plane. So this angle of inclination so this is 30 degree. So this 30 degree, it is visible in the top view. So in the top view, you have to show this section plane by a straight line, which is inclined at 30 degree with the vertical plane. Okay. And at the same time, that line, it is 15 mm away from the axis of the pyramid. So this is the axis, which is passing through the apex and the center of the base. So this distance, so this is 15 mm. So this 15 mm distance, it is visible in the top view. Okay. And then you will remove this portion. which is nearer to the observer. So this is the observer for the sectional front view. So to draw the sectional front view, we should remove this portion, and for remaining portion, we will draw the top view, front view, and the sectional side view. Okay. So you can observe in the second image, once you remove this portion, so this is the remaining geometry. So this is your sectional view. Okay. So this is the front view. This is top view. And to draw the side view, you should observe from the right side. Okay. Because from the right side, section will be visible. If you observe from the left side, so if you observe from the left side, then sectional view is not visible from the left side. So you should draw the right hand side view that will be on the left side of the front view. Okay. So let us see how to draw this on the drawing paper. So for the projection, you should start from the top view. So draw the top view. So you can observe here the first image. Okay. So draw this hexagon such that this side, that is one of the base side, it should be perpendicular to the XY line or vertical plane. Okay. As this is a pyramid, so its slant edges, they are visible in the top view. So we should connect these corner points. So here I have taken the base side as 20 mm. You can take the actual dimension, that is 35 mm. Now project this point. So this procedure is same as the last problem. So height of this axis, this is 65 mm. I have changed the height. I have taken here 55 mm. So this is the front view. So this is a single stage problem because the given pyramid is completely resting on the base. So axis will be perpendicular to HP and parallel to the VP. Okay. No need to rotate this because it is not resting on one of its base edge or one of its corner. Okay. Now next step is we should draw the position of the section plane. Okay, so section plane here you can observe it is perpendicular to HP. That means in the top view you can observe the straight line. Okay, so in the last problem we have shown the position of section plane on the front view. Now we will show the position in the top view. So first step is, as the section plane is 15 mm away from the axis of the pyramid, so from this point draw perpendicular line 15 mm. Okay, so this is the distance 15 mm away from the center, that is the axis. Now from this point draw one line at 60 degree. Okay, so this line it will represent the section plane. So here I have changed the distance. I have taken it 10 mm. So this angle is 30 degree. Now this is the section plane. Line represent the section plane. Now mark the intersection points because of this section plane on the vertical edges, that is the slant edges, and on the base edges of that hexagonal pyramid. Okay. So you can observe here, this is the first intersection point. So here the point 1, this is the intersection of section plane with the base edge BC. Then this is the second point. So this is point 2. So it is intersection of section plane with the slant edge OC. Then this is point 3. So this is intersection of section plane with the slant edge OD. And this is point 4. So it is intersection of section plane with the base edge ED. So now if you observe from the front direction, then the geometry which is nearer to the observer, it should be removed. So this portion we will remove and remaining portion we will retain. Okay. So you can highlight this portion on the left side of this line by continuous thick line. So initially draw front view and top view by continuous thin line. So here the geometry which is shown by the pink color, so it is to be removed, and this portion it is removed. Okay. Now project these points, point 1, 2, 3, 4 in the front view. So we can draw the sectional front view. So once you project the point 1 in the front view, then point 1 it is lying on the base edge BC. Okay, so you can observe here, this is the base edge BC. So this intersection, so this is the point 1 in the front view. So this is 1 dash point. Now next project point 3. So point 3, it is on the slant edge OD. So this is the O dash D dash. So this intersection, this is the point 3. So this is 3 dash point. Now point 4, this is on the base edge ED. Okay. So here E dash and D dash, it represent the base edge ED. So just project this point. So it will overlap on the point E dash and D dash in the front view. Okay. So this is directly point 4 dash. So if you project the last point, that is a point 2. So actually point 2, it is on the slant edge OC. Okay. So if you take the projector from point 2 in the front view, then you cannot find out the intersection. Okay. So it is quite difficult to locate that point in the front view on the slant edge O dash C dash. Okay. And therefore, first project this point 2 on this slant edge, which is OB. Okay. And then you can take the horizontal projection and you can find out the intersection on the vertical edge O dash and C dash. Okay. So let us see how to project this. So in order to project the point 2, so take this distance O2 in your compass and draw the arc on this slant edge OB. Okay. So here the distance between point O and 2, this is near about 11.54. Okay. So draw this arc on this OB, that is a slant edge. So now we have shifted point 2 on the slant edge OB, and now project this point on this slant edge O dash B dash. So take this projection. So now we will find this intersection. Okay. Now project this horizontally on this O dash and C dash. So we will get the position of point 2 in the front view. So this is the point 2. Now to complete this sectional front view, connect this point 1 dash, 2 dash, 3 dash, 4 dash and 1 dash by a straight line. So this is the sectional front view. Okay. So in the manual drafting, if you draw this with correct dimensions, then you can observe the point 2 dash and 3 dash, they are exactly horizontal. Okay, they are on the same line. So this is your sectional front view. So now this 2 dash and C dash, so basically this is a portion of the slant edge O dash C dash in the front view. So this portion 2 dash C dash, it is removed because of section plane. So you can observe in the top view. So on the right side of this section line, everything is removed. So we should remove this 2C. So here I will just trim that portion 2 dash C dash. Now we can show this portion by hatching line. So that will represent the front view of this section. and you can highlight the remaining portion. So the portion shown here by pink line, so it is the actual front view by considering the section. Now next part is we have to complete the side view. Okay, so side view visible here, it is from the right side, so you should draw the x1 y1 line on the left side. So in the third quadrant, draw 45-degree line. And take the projection from the top view and front view. So initially, draw the side view. So it will appear as a triangle without considering the section. Okay. So in this way, you can complete the side view. So just draw the complete side view without considering the section. Now next part is project this point 2 dash, 3 dash, 1 dash, and 4 dash. So first name this point. So observe the top view. So this is the projector from the top view. So this point will be C. So this is C double dash in the side view. This is the projector from point F. So this will be F double dash. This is projector from point A. And this is the same projector from point E. Okay, so we will get 2 points here. So one point will be point A. And second is the point E. Similarly, this is from the point B and D. And this point, this is the apex. So this is O. So now project the point 2 dash and 3 dash. Okay, so if you observe in the top view, point 2, it is on the slant edge OC. Okay. So draw the projector line from this point. So you can easily locate the point 2 and point 3 in the side view. So 2, it is on the OC. So this is the O dash C dash. So this is the point 2, and 3, it is on the OD. Okay. So this is the O double dash D double dash. So this is point 2 and 3. Now for the point 1 and 4, you cannot take the projection from the front view. So if you take the projection from point 1 or 4, you cannot find out the intersection in the side view. So for that, take the projection from the top view. So this is the point 1. So now project these two projectors in the side view and you can find out the intersection. So this is the projector from point 1. And this is the projector from point 4. So this point, this is the point 1 and this is point 4. Now connect this point 1, 2, 3, 4 by a straight line. So you can draw the sectional side view. Okay. Now the portion on this side, which is shown here by the pink color, it is to be removed. So similarly,